The mission of this book, in part, is to take up this call to radical empathy across time, experience, and difference. Reading these 25 poems, I hope, can challenge us to more ambitious, daring, generous ways of imagining and empathizing with the lives of others, past and present. Of course, 25 poems can never offer a comprehensive account of English history, though each of these chapters does reach more widely to draw in other texts and historical details. Not all are my favourite poems, though there are certainly words here to cherish and treasure. Instead, I've chosen poems which work best as time machines, transporting us into their fascinating moments in the past. The 25 poems I've chosen are certainly different from the ones you would have picked if you were writing this book. What are your own landmark poems, those lines that transport you through a portal into the past? Perhaps they connect with your own personal memories as well as history, taking you instantly to events and experiences in your own life. I encourage you to get a notebook and add your own choice of poems. I hope this is something you'll return to and share. Making my own selection of poems, I felt a keen sense of what's missing, what's not there. I've welcomed this opportunity to think critically about literary value and values. And the notion of an English canon, that literary hall of fame constituted over generations by countless anthologies and student textbooks. How to capture a sense of English poetic tradition in just 25 poems? What makes a poem worth including and reading today, perhaps hundreds of years after it was written? Are there poems more worth reading now than, say, a century ago? How has a national canon of English literature been formed over time, and who has it excluded? How might we start to escape its confines and fray its edges? Who gets to tell England's story? So this book is also a kind of manifesto, inviting us to think through and beyond familiar notions of English literature, history, and England, seeking to enlarge our sense of the ways we might tell and interrogate the stories of this country's past. It shows what can happen when we bring history and literature together into dialogue. And it makes the case for attentive, historically aware, critical reading, an ever more vital tool for navigating the multimedia battlegrounds of our world today. The most fascinating history is often hidden beneath the surface or between the lines. If we know where to look, there are intriguing, unexpected, and powerful stories to be discovered, and extraordinary insights into England's colourful, turbulent, always contested history.